Welcome to the Kanye K Show. Here's what we speak upon it. We back, y'all. We back. Wednesdays, and we ain't playing with a full house, but we playing with a full deck. We back after a short intermission.
Oh, that your virtue in Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up.
All right. Tambourine Man is back today, man. What's going on with you, T Hemp?
Tambourine is back. We had to renegotiate his contract yesterday, so took it over to the Acne agency and got his for all those who don't remember what Acne is, y'all think about that overnight. We'll come
Hey,
back from that one tomorrow.
T Hemp, did you say Acne or Acme?
Was it Acne?
Acme. You know, the Acme was, with the Road Runner and
That was yeah. That's what I
uh,
meant. That's what I
yeah,
meant. Yeah.
Acme. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So look here. Let's see here. All right, TM. Now, TM meant yesterday, but and we briefly tried to just give some love to Prince, but we only had a few little things. But TM know what's happening, so go ahead and spill it to him. TM, you got some stories for us about the legendary Prince?
So I've heard and actually even myself. I've been on stage at a couple of Prince concerts where I had front row tickets and got to go up on stage. And actually, you can YouTube the shows that were at Staples Center, the opening night show. About midway through, when he's pulling people up and see a cat in there with a blue long sleeve sweatshirt on, and that's me getting my groove on up on stage, and that was really cool. Um, and it was just a wonderful time. He was a really cool cat. I had this one funny story. So when Paisley Park was downtown, and he had just did MTV, and so it was like, okay, after MTV, Prince is gonna be at Paisley Park tonight. So go down to Paisley Park, and we're waiting. Prince don't come out to damn near 3 o'clock in the morning, but we're there, we're waiting. So I'm walking around, and I walk up these dark stairs, right, and not knowing where I am, I walk up the stairs, and then I walk down this hallway, and then all of a sudden I see a door with the symbol on it,
Mm-hmm.
but I got these three big ass 6'7", 300-pound bodyguards coming right at me. I was like, oh, ho, 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 my bad. I'm going back this way. Like I was about to get my ass whipped that night. But the when you talk about a Prince concert, it wasn't just a concert and go home. You
Mm-hmm.
had to find out where the after show was, because he just didn't settle on doing a 2 hour concert. He had to go somewhere else and perform.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're talking about the shows he did at the Forum, he pretty much turned the Forum Club into his own den.
Okay.
So after the concert was over, everybody would go down there, and it would already be set up, and they would be down there performing, playing. Anybody would be there, and it could go on to the morning,
Yeah, the
really.
wee hours in the morning, right? For sure.
So, but that's how this cat was, and it's funny when the show I was on stage, and you talk about all the instruments. So below the stage is where his guy is that hands him his guitars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking, dude. It's like 20 freaking guitars in there, Kai.
Mm.
It's just loaded with guitars. I'm like, God damn. And there's a guy down there, he just hands them up, hands them up, hands them
Yeah,
up. It was just when you're on stage sometimes, like that was my second time being on stage, you just kind of marvel at some of the things that go on. And
absolutely.
it was just, that guy, his concerts were like legendary. Were
He had a presence behind him too, man. That you know, not too many will give you that that. Well, I wanted to say like that that aura, where you like, man, like, is he real?
It was like, so remember I made that comment when I was standing next to him for that brief second and I looked him in his eyes. But when you look at him and you see it, he had a special something. And I hear a lot of celebrities talk about that. Even basketball players say that, like they say he didn't walk up to him. They said he like floated,
Yeah, yeah.
just floated to him. Man.
Talk about how he would just appear out of somewhere. Like, I don't know if it was because of his height or what. They say he would just turn around and he'll be just standing there. And they'd be like, and then they'd be like, man, is that Prince and whatever? And they'd be talking. When they turn around, he gone.
He
They don't even know where he went.
Don't know where
Like,
he
he
went.
just disappeared. Like, So I don't know if that was his little thing about how he used to. I don't know if he just knew that or whatever. But he had this little.
And the cat could play basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
So wait a minute, Kai. He would have a show going on at Paisley Park in Minnesota,
Hmm.
and some of the basketball players would be there. And while people are performing on stage, he off to the side challenging people to a game of horse
Yeah, yeah,
while the damn concert's going on
yeah.
in boots, in high heel boots.
And high heel shoes. Yeah, he could shoot like a mother.
They
Say
said
he
he
was.
could shoot. His only problem was his height.
What they said. Charlie Murphy say? It's the blouses versus the shirt. What he say?
With blouses, skins
Versus
versus blouses, or
blouse.
something.
Yeah, something like that. I said, man, Charlie Murphy could tell a story the best way, man.
That's a classic storyteller right there. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah, man. He, like I said, he was legendary, dog. Like, it'll never be another one of those, man.
It'll
They just
never
don't,
be.
they just don't take the time that he did and had the passion that he did for it. You know what I mean? And then, like we was talking about yesterday, how he was educating a lot of people on, owning your own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And he kind of was the revolutionary behind that.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
and that may have been some of the what cost him in the end, though. It's all the speculations.
ain't no maybe to me, dog. I don't care what nobody say. This brother right here, if not, he had just got his the rights to all his shit
Just got his
that
masters.
year,
Yep,
right?
yep,
That year is when that happened. And then, come on, man, and just like with Michael Jackson, how they wanted him because he had the Sony catalog, 51%
yep.
of the Sony catalog, and he owned. They said this dude owned all kind of. He even owned the elevator music inside the hotels. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And I know for a fact he gave Little Richard his masters, you know what I mean, and didn't even charge him. You know what I mean? Just gave them to him. So I mean, he owned a lot of people's shit. He Jay-Z, Beyonce, whoever you name it, he had a piece of your ass. If you
right.
you know what I'm saying, if you did music, you know what I mean, he owned everybody. Anybody who was anybody, he owned a piece of their shit.
Yeah,
And that's the reason why he was telling Latoya that they after him. You know what I'm saying? And just oddly enough, the night before his mysterious death, he was on the phone talking about how he didn't know how they were going to do it, whether they were going to shoot him, stab him, make it look like a drug overdose is what they said was what he said, or something else. And then and he's gone the very next day. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And then you got this record. I mean, this the promoter or whatever of the concert taking out $1 billion life insurance policy on him. Come on, dog. I mean, come on. They don't take a rocket science to figure shit out like that. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is, though. You know.
when Prince passed, his last showing at Paisley Park, and he told the people in the audience, he said, "Don't pray for me now. Pray for me in like 48 hours."
Yeah.
So he kind of knew, and it angered me because yesterday I kind of watched the press conference from back then from the chief of the attorneys talking about that they couldn't press any charges, but Prince was taking prescription pain meds, and the pain meds were being given were under another name. Can I say names on here? Because
Yeah. Yeah. You can say
so
no.
Kirk J Kirk Johnson was said to be at the time when Prince and Mayte married was Prince's best friend. So he was like the best man in the wedding. He was a dancer. He was in Purple Rain as a dancer. He
Mm-hmm.
played drums. I didn't think he was the greatest damn drummer in the world, but he played drums for Prince. And he was one of the only people, one of two or three other people who had access to Prince's room.
Okay.
And so now, so the doctor that was prescribing the pills were in Prince's name. Of course, he didn't want people to know, but someone mysteriously took out his pain meds and put lace fentanyl in his pill bottle,
Mm. Mm.
and that's fucked up.
That is
That's
fucked up.
fucked up. You
But
know,
that's what hitters do though. You know what I'm saying? They figure out they figure out how to get to you. That's how they figure out how to get to you. No, some cold
and the
shit.
same thing with Michael Jackson. His damn doctor right in the fucking bedroom with him and shooting
Hmm.
him up and fucking him up.
Right, right, right.
So, but anyway, if for those who never, even if you didn't like Prince, I promised anyone if you went and saw him live, it would have changed your mind.
Oh,
I
ain't
took
no
my wife.
question.
My wife, when we first met, she didn't understand it. She was like, "What's the Prince? Prince, Prince, Prince?" And I was like, I took her to her first concert with me,
Hmm.
and she understood. She understood. She went. We went to like three or four others afterward, but she understood the why after a while. So the,
It's just it's a difference when you have a performer who is talented. I mean, you could just say that. You can't say and sing. I mean, just it all goes together. To be honest with you, talented and just really talented and gives a show.
yeah.
So this like this. It's like now. I ain't hating on Cardi B. I don't hate her. I'm actually for Cardi B because I'm always for the underdog. I was always in support of her. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to root for the underdog. But to be honest, her show ain't nothing but Spearmint Rhino on steroids, bro.
It,
That's all it is, dog.
that's all.
There's
That's all.
no talent on that stage, and that's why I'm saying her bringing out these other artists onto her concerts. Which whoever is her PR person is very very smart, very very smart. Whoever that is, she needs to give him or her, whoever that is, a bonus, a raise, or something because they are what's keeping her relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm watching these shows and they selling out. She's selling out everywhere. With more
Yeah.
props to her. I want her to make as much money as she can. And but bro, that ain't talent, dog. Which I'm just saying,
Well, but that
it
kind
ain't
of
dog.
also goes to about society. You want to
Mm.
pay $200 to go watch her shake her ass? If that's the case, I could just go on social media because she's shaking it on there too. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that.
My only thing is, man, it's become the norm now, and they're all doing it. From her to Ice
All of them.
Spice to
All
Megan
of
Thee Stallion to Sexy Red, whatever. They all doing the same. And I just think, to me personally, it's just me. You know what I mean? If y'all like it, y'all like it, it's cool. But that ain't no talent, dog. There ain't no talent turning around and jump your ass jumping up and down. Like, come on, man. That ain't no talent
For
at
those who
all.
like it
And it
now,
ain't even a show. It's not
right,
even a show. To be
right.
honest with you, that ain't no show. I'm talking about these brothers would sing and dance. Sing and dance, and give you a show, literally a show, and they can play instruments or whatever, and they work the stage for show. You know what I mean? And oddly enough, they ain't be honest. They didn't even need background dancers. That's how cold they were. They
Right,
had them, but they didn't need them. That's for
right,
sure. You know what I
right.
mean?
And that's what I said. How many artists do you know that's going to put on a 2 hour concert and then do six encores with about three songs in each encore after that? Now, the thing with the encores,
Hmm.
only a couple of songs were him. He did other people's songs. So
Yeah,
the band has to know damn
they
near,
got to be on point. Yeah, they got to be on point. They got to
they
be
got
on
to know
point.
everybody's music.
Yeah, that jam
So,
jam session is what it
jam
is.
session.
That's all it
Yes.
is, just jam session.
Yep.
And like I said, and I'm gonna tell you the difference between Prince and Mike. Prince was so he could do things spontaneously, and his band could do things spontaneously. But I
Right.
believe that all those jam sessions beyond concerts, whatever, is because is the reason why they could follow his lead. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And the drummer could hold the line because I'm telling you, I remember Mike talking to Princess Diane when he was out there and he was doing a concert, and she was asking him, was he gonna do Dirty Diana?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he told her, no, I took it out the show because I didn't want to offend you. And she told him that was her favorite song.
Right.
Well, he was
Right.
like, well, it's too late. I can't put it back in. I took it out already. And so
Right.
they couldn't follow, you know what I mean? So because they go off however they rehearse it, that's what they go off of because everything is on a time frame, right?
Yep.
Right. But Prince, he threw all that shit go out the window. All those rules go out the window when
Now,
Prince go.
have you ever seen any of his rehearsals on YouTube? His rehearsals were better than some concerts,
Yeah. Yeah.
than other people's concerts. And the crazy part, so like the band members would say, even during concerts, you can never take your eye off of him because you never know. Because he always gives you a something to say, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, or we're gonna go to this. So you can never take your eyes off of him.
Mm-hmm.
But he could do 2 hours of rehearsal before the concert, and everything that they rehearse
Mm-hmm.
is not what they gonna play on the show. So
Right.
if you were lucky enough to be security to be in this inside the arena, you probably got two separate concerts. So
Ain't no question. Ain't no question. That's what was so fly about him, though. You know, um, and yeah, man, that's true. Like that's some great talent, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he talked about, I guess he's a Jehovah Witness or whatever, and he was talking about you only have one birthday. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The day
yeah,
he was born. That's it. You
yep.
know, he said that's the reason why he don't age. I thought the boy's crazy as hell, but yeah, man, that's
He was
those
a cocky little something because if he playing that guitar and he knew he was hitting them notes, and
yeah.
he would just look at you like you could just see the cockiness in him. He knew what the fuck he was doing on that stage. He knew how to get you in the palm of his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it was all genius. He was just one hell of a musician,
No
one hell of
question.
an artist. So
Jay James had a question for D Mac.
hey
Jay
James,
James, unfortunately, D Mac is not on today, and I'm going to relay this message to him so that he can have it for you. Uh, and things, man. I told you people had some questions about some things as far as life insurance, so we'll revisit this.
is
Maybe I
there a way that Damon can DMAC can get in touch with Jay James?
yeah
Maybe after
yeah
the
yeah
show
yeah.
some kind of way?
I'll have him. I'll connect them up. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? You know, and then this will be in the thing, and then maybe tomorrow during the show he can kind of just touch on this with his question or whatever because he
Yeah.
had a question about insurance in Transamerica. So we'll have him do it because
Hey, Jay's been with us for quite some time, though. I appreciate you, Jay. Thanks for hanging in there with us and dealing with some of my crazy talk sometimes.
that's what it is, man. Hey, look, how shocked are you about the Lakers, man? Tell me what you think about them
I
Lakers, man.
am. I was shocked that they won the way they did last night, more than game one. Game one with Durant out, I figured that they could pull one off yesterday, though. That really shocked me. Houston, the rest of the Houston players looked like they didn't know what to do when the double team came on Durant. I
Hmm.
saw guys in the same vicinity coming up, damn near stumbling into each other.
They
Uh,
didn't know what to do, or Durant didn't know what to do because it looked like his ass didn't know what to do either. Shit, because they
yeah,
was.
it just confused him. Now, this is last year before Durant came to Houston. I believe they won 52 games,
Hmm.
and they brought him in to make them better, and they only won 52 games again this year.
Hmm.
So now I know Van Bleek. I think that's the kid's name. Their point guard has been out all year. I think he got hurt,
That's where
but
they lacking at. They don't have no point guard.
they don't have no point guard. So there is no guidance on that court for them right now. So
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be
if
tough.
the Lakers want to win win game three, and I think they take all the sell out of Houston
Yeah, right.
in game three. So Hey, but you know what? I want to get on some of these people. I hope somebody watching. That was fucked up what they did with Wembleyama, with the memes and shit that they did on social media when he slammed his face on the floor. Man, that's fucked up. That man got hurt, and people, man, they made jokes about this kid. I was like, this is, boy, people are crude, man. I thought I was bad. Jeez. I give a brother a break when he slammed his face on the floor. Man, I saw some stuff on social media like y'all some crude ass people, boy.
Oddly enough, though, it was a time a period when he was out during the season, and they Spurs played real well with him out. So I'm just interested to see how they're gonna go from here on out without him.
Yeah, they did play
Um,
well without him. They
yeah,
did.
because they beat the hell out the Lakers that time they came to to.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat the hell. Everybody was shooting. It was like, and that's when I think Austin Reeves was out, but we had Luca. And they was just they tore our ass up. But we'll see. I think Lakers. Hey, I'm gonna tell you that boy Luke Kennard. What's his name? Luke Kennard.
Kennard came to play. Yeah.
Bro, listen. People, hey, look here. This that I don't know if they knew he was like that, but knowing that he like that, it ain't no drop off. You can actually give some rest to Luca or AR when they come back or whatever.
Right.
Now that you know that this cat can play like that,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And there is no drop off because that dude can shoot.
Right.
He
Right.
is lights out, bro. They said that boy is so hot, man.
And
I just like that basket look like big as the ocean right now to him. Shit.
and win or lose, I don't want to hear any more knocks on LeBron James.
Yeah, yeah.
This man is what, 41, 42 years old, coming through the key,
Yeah.
reverse dunking on people and shit. Come on, man.
Hey, TM. Not to mention, he played in the Olympics, dog. The people forget that he played. He didn't have it. He didn't take no time off. He played in the Olympics. Remember? And he like played. It's like playing year round basketball, dog. At the
Pretty
40
much.
some years old, you got to get the dude his props. Man. I don't give a fuck what. If you don't like him, that's too goddamn bad.
That's
You
too
got to
damn
get the
bad.
man his props. Because I know some people out there who they just don't like LeBron for nothing in the world, because they just Kobe fans. But hey, man, look here. They got on the same. They wear the same damn uniform. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
you could be a Kobe fan all you want, and everybody wants to put Kobe on Mount Rushmore, but you can't go on Mount Rushmore if you were never the best player in that organization's history.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. It's arguable.
Magic Johnson had more NBA titles, more MVPs than Kobe Bryant did. So
yeah, but and then so tomorrow we got.
I'll wait for the Kobe.
It's coming. Hey, it's coming. Okay, so tomorrow we got NFL draft, and everybody's wanting to see if Mendoza's going to be the first pick. What's your assessment? What you think? You think Raiders going to, mess up like they always do and pick Mendoza, or are they going to trade that pick down for some more because they need help all over that damn team?
I think, yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today. I personally think that they should trade that pick because their quarterback last year got sacked 60 something times.
Mm-hmm.
You need help on the offensive line.
You need a blind. You need wide receivers. You got running back. You got a running back, but you got tight end. But that's it. But you need help everywhere else on that team.
Yes.
If you can parlay that first round pick into about 3 picks, you know what I'm saying? A couple second round or third, maybe, and 2, maybe 2 first. I don't know, 2 first, a second, and maybe a third or whatever, depending on what team come at you. You know what I mean? Because you need help. And we can get the kid for what? You can't do nothing without no offensive line. It don't matter if you get him or not. You got Kirk Cousins there. Shit. Give Kirk Cousins a line to play with. You might be, it might be sufficient enough. I don't know, but
So okay, wait a minute, Dick. So Kirk Cousins went to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
What about Geno? Okay, Geno went to the Jets. That's right. That's right.
Kirk Cousins there.
Yeah, and Kirk can play a full year. I mean, if you don't get, everybody's gonna get hurt. You just hope your starting quarterback doesn't get hurt where he's out for the season. But there's going to be another draft coming next year's draft, the year after next, where you can get a possible quarterback.
And I think yeah, and then because what's that dude? Ewing. I mean, Manning
Manning
coming out next year, and then you probably have Sellers.
Yeah.
You got a lot of quarterbacks coming out next year. Uh, this class just they said that this class was supposed to be better than last. I don't think so.
You know
I
what?
think,
I was going to say something about that, Kai. I am so sick and tired of Fox Sports One and
Mhm.
ESPN, these so-called football experts who come on here. So last year, at the beginning of last season, oh, this is the best quarterback class in history, yada yada yada. End of the season comes, draft day comes around. Oh, this is not a good quarterback draft. Next year is going to be great though. Next year, meaning this year's draft. Now all of a sudden, this year's draft is not good. This is not a good. When is it going to ever be a fucking good draft to you people?
Hey, and not to mention, no one had Mendoza on their board
No
the
one
year
had
before.
Mendoza on the board.
No one had him on their board the year before, and I'm telling you, if they draft him as their number one pick, uh, I'm telling you, but I expect them to do it.
Yeah, they'll do it.
It's
They'll
the
do it.
fucking Raiders. I mean,
Right.
what else the fuck they gonna do with that shit?
It ain't
Goddamn.
like they ain't never fucked up a
Yeah, all
draft.
you Raider fans, yeah, y'all ain't shit.
Mervin Fernandez.
Yeah, ain't shit. And what was I was thinking? I was thinking that oh, and I'm just a little thing for all you Cleveland Brown fans or Shador Sander fans or whatever, or your aunties from Colorado. You don't have to worry about Deshaun Watson. Just trying to tell y'all.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you why. If I was him, just think about this, Tim, and this is just the smartest thing to do. I would medically retire. That way, I get a check for the rest of my life.
Hmm.
You understand me? At that salary that he get, so he get a percentage off of that. What else you need? Because he had the same injury with the same right twice, right?
Right. Right. And
That
he got guaranteed money anyway.
what I'm telling you is you cannot play. He's no good. He's damaged goods. You put him out there, it's gonna happen again.
Right. Right.
He know it, and psychologically, just for his sake, he don't want to go through that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm his agent, I'm telling him, look here, man. We gonna medically retire off of this. You ain't got to worry about Deshaun Watson. All the people thinking, well, we paying him $240 million. He's got to play. Trust me, Deshaun Watson is not playing for the Cleveland Browns or probably any other organization again. Trust me, he is going to medically retire from the NFL and get a check for the rest of his life, and that's just the smartest thing to do. It's the smartest thing to do. So
And
you know,
it might be smart also for the organization to kind of bring that shit up so they can move on from that. Uh, because with to me, Deshaun Watson being on the field is more of a distraction than Shador being on the
he's
field.
not going to be on the field. He's probably going to mentor from the sideline. Trust me, him and his agent have already had the discussion, bro. Okay, if I'm his agent, that's what I'm telling him. Look
Right.
here, you know what I'm saying? Look, son, you've had a good run at it, but this injury is something that's unavoidable. You're not going to get through a whole season playing without potentially this happening again. And then what? You know what I'm saying? And then what? Who the fuck want to go through that shit 3 times?
Right.
Man, hey, take your money and mentor Shador from the sideline and Gabriel, whoever else. You know what I'm saying? And be that because after this, anyways, no other team is going to sign him
No.
because
No.
he's a liability.
Right.
He's a
Right.
medical liability. You cannot potentially think that he's going to be able to be healthy enough to lead a team to anything. You know what I'm saying? So he's done, and this is last year on the contract anyway. So and they ain't gonna re-sign him regardless. So
No.
I'm telling you,
No.
he is cooked. So all these people thinking, oh, they're gonna play Deshaun Watson. They paying him too much money. They didn't already look here. Here's the thing. Here's where the two ends meet the middle. They ain't giving Shador, but what is he getting? 750,000, something like
Oh
that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so that makes a way. That's the difference, right? You ain't paying him nothing, and he's gonna be your starter.
Right. For
And
the
you got
next
this,
3 years.
yeah. Uh, and you got this guy here who you paid all this money to, and he haven't been able to do shit. So it's a happy medium in between the two. So that's just what it is. Plus, Todd Monken. has been trying to get Shador to play for him since he was at Georgia and the offensive coordinator at Georgia. He
Right.
recruited him out of high school, right? And he tried to draft him last year when he was at Baltimore, right? So he already know that's his guy. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So
Right. Yep.
and you see him with the number 2 jersey back on. If y'all didn't see that in his little
Yeah.
press conference. So he
And
even
you
got
know,
his.
Shador did the right thing. He showed up at the owners' meeting. You know, he was there. He made a presence, and people
Yeah.
saw him. So that, and I say that only because that kind of lets the media know that he's serious. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And he's
And-
been at
At
the
these
little work-
the player practices. These
yeah,
are player
he's been-
practices.
yeah, so
They don't have to be there, but you know the players can show up to practice, and he's been at everyone.
right.
You know, trying to learn the playbook and everything else, whatever. And we already know Dylan Gabriel ain't going to start. So you know they may pick up another quarterback. You know, but they may not. You know, I think they'd be all right. They just need to, and they got some offensive tackles and shit. They got one, I think, one from Houston. Need to pick up another offensive lineman in the draft because I don't know if Bonilla, what's his name, Bonito, whatever his name, is coming back. He was talking about retiring last year and he took one more year, so he didn't play that good last year anyway. I think it's time for he's a watch for him. And get you some more linemen, get him some more weapons to play with. You got Isaiah Bond there, got some speed at the slot. Get a legit number 1. Put Judy at the 2. And
Judy still that trader's still with the damn team.
Yeah, he's still there, dog. He ain't going nowhere. Paying him too much money, dog. And ain't nobody gonna take that salary off of him. So he's gonna be there. But you know, get you a legit number 1 receiver. You got a tight end, right? Fannin, you got Fannin Jr. He's nice.
Because Njoku's gone. So.
They let him go. Yeah, but hell, that dude can't. He ain't played a full season since he's been in the league.
Right.
So
And that's my boy from the U, but he can't stay healthy.
He ain't played a full season since he's been in the league, bro. Not one full season.
Yep.
And he be getting hit, just falling on the ground. Don't anybody touch it. I don't know. Shit.
Right.
And he big as hell. I'm like, why the hell is he so
That's a big
fragile?
boy.
Shit.
That's a big boy.
Big ass dude, just so fragile. God damn. But anyways, tomorrow is Thursday Thoughts. We're gonna have a full team back tomorrow with D Mac and Auntie. We'll all be back, and we're gonna come back with some hot topics. We got some cold hot topics for you, some relationship type of hot topics for you guys that we're looking for that tonight. Me and T him were just holding it down, and when I didn't want to waste any of them because I want to get Auntie perspective and D Mac perspective on them too. So and we got some cold subjects for y'all. Look here, you know. If you got a wife or a husband, whatever, put them in front of the screen. I dare you.
Double dog dare you.
I dare you. I dare you. TM, what you got for him as the thought for the day? D-Max thought for the day.
So here go the thought for the day. Just because you make 6 or 7 figures, don't mean your shit don't still stink.
That's it. There it is.
That shit still stinks. And not all the toilet paper in the world is gonna keep your ass clean.
Hey, look here, subscribe to the channel, man. We back live on pick us up on YouTube at Case Phone. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Peace.